A World Nonprofit Job Guide. Chapter 1. World Nonprofit Job Websites. Major World Nonprofit Job Websites. Idealist.org. Idealistcareers.org. Idealistas.org, Spanish, shares jobs in Spanish-speaking countries. Idealiste.org, French, shares jobs in Francophone countries. un.org/dpi/ngo section. Idealist.org. Devex.com. dotergjobs.com. jobs4development.com. devnetjobs.org. genevajobs.org. volunteerinternational.org. developmentaid.org. ynpn.org. Young Nonprofit Professionals Network, YNPN. unjobs.org. unjobs.org/themes/internship. career.berkeley.edu/azindex. career.berkeley.edu/infolab/jobsitesintnl #sign worldwide. career.berkeley.edu/infolab/jobsitesintnl #sign teach. Idealist.org. careers.cie.uci.edu/perspective/iopauthor/work.shtml. bunacy.org.uk. greatopair.com. gooverseas.com. goteachabroad.com. go-volunteerabroad.com. gooverseas.com/internships-abroad. gooverseas.com/study-abroad. interexchange.org. wwoof.org. twitter.com/calcareercenter. calcareerpeers.wordpress.com. career.berkeley.edu. aidboard.com. aidboard.com/job-ads. aidboard.com/jobs. aidboard.com/employers. aidboard.com/jobs/add. aidboard.com/international-development-job-websites. unjobs.org. reliefweb.int. devnetjobs.org. ngojobsinfo.blogspot.nl. jobs4development.com. ngojobs.in. careers.un.org. idealist.org. genevajobs.org. devex.com. eurobrussels.com. unv.org. policyjobs.net. charityjob.co.uk. jobs.euracetiv.com. ngojobsonline.com. ethicaljobs.net. hasesfalta.org. ngopulse.org/group/home-page/vacancies. aidboard.com/behind-the-book-choosing-a-career-in-international-development. twitter.com/aidboard. facebook.com/aidboard.ngo.jobs. bond.org.uk/jobs. iss.nl. unjobfinder.org. developmentaid.org. ngobox.org. smanpower.com. idealistcareers.org/work-abroad. aidboard.com, aidboard. alliance-exchange.org, Alliance for International Educational and Cultural and awidi.org/jobs, Association for Women's Rights in Development job listings. care.ca, Care Canada, an operational member of the Care International Network. careernation.com, Africa. careersunited.org, Careers United. careersunited.org, Careers United, Careers United, formerly Careers Without Borders. careersunited.org/including/abroad.asp?lang=5, helpful information on working abroad. charityjob.com. charityjob.com/jobs/overseas, willing to consider candidates based overseas. comminute.com/vacancies.html, communication initiative. Craigslist.org, jobs in the nonprofit sector and within the city or country you want. Devex.com, Devex. The Development Executive Group, a company that provides recruiting services and business intelligence to the international development field. Devex.com/en/jobs, the Development Executive Group. Devj.org, listings from UN agencies, NGOs, and other international development groups. Devjobsmail.com, international mailing list. Devnetjobs.org, international development and environment jobs and consultancies in UN agencies, NGOs, foundations, etc. 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 Educational and Cultural and Exchange, coalition of U.S. based international education and exchange nonprofits. Eldiz.org/news/jobs.htm, development-related organizations. Eurobrussels.com, in Brussels in the business of European affairs and international relations. Globalfocus.org.nz, Global Focus Development Work Database, hosted by Global Focus Aotearoa. This database houses a range of development-related jobs, volunteer positions, and internships, contracts and consultancies. Globalrecruitment.net. Idealistcareers.org/nonprofit-jobs-global. internationalcenter.umich.edu/swt/work, University of Michigan. Jobs.un.org, opportunities with the United Nations. NATO.in/structure/recruit/NATO-bodies.html, NATO bodies, for additional opportunities not listed in this central site. NATO.in/wcm-asp/recruit-wide.asp, vacancies with the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. OPCW.org, Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, based in the Netherlands. Transitionsabroad.com/listings/work/careers/index.shtml. Trust.org/alertnet/jobs, jobs in aid and relief. Unjobs.org, a Swiss organization that is not affiliated with the United Nations, but the name gives you a very good idea of the jobs you'll find here. WorkingWorldCareers.com. World Nonprofit Job Websites 1. GoAbroad.com. GoOverseas.com. Idealist.org. WorldEndeavors.com. CulturalVistas.org. iHepo.com. OverseasJobs.com. PeaceCorps.gov. Careers.state.gov. UK.jobrapido.com. Jobmanji.co.uk. WorkCircle.com. FootprintsRecruiting.com. bilingual-jobs.com, job postings for diverse language careers. Nonprofitjobs.org. CarterCenter.org, Carter Center. Philanthropy.com/jobs/jobs2.htm, a chronicle of philanthropy. CIEE.org, Council on International Education, Exchange, Travel and International Study Programs. Execsearches.com. Idealist.org, Idealist. Internationaljobs.org. Devnetjobs.org, International Development. Internationalstudent.com. International.monster.com. Nonprofitcareer.com. OpportunityNOCS.org, Opportunity Knox. ReliefWeb.in/jobs, ReliefWeb humanitarian job listings. Jobs.un.org/galaxy/release3/vacancy/vacancy.aspx, United Nations Human Resources website. ICSC.un.org, United Nations System Job Opportunities. Accionag.cl, Chile. actionagainsthunger.org/about/employment/job-opportunities. Activelink.ie, Ireland. advance-africa.com/ngo-jobs.html. africa.jobistan.co. aidboard.com. backdoorjobs.com/worldwide.html. brandeis.edu/gsas/career/career-tip/ngo-job-resources.pdf. CambodiaWorks.com, search for NGO/nonprofit. careerjet.co.in/international-ngo-jobs.html. careerjet.com/international-ngo-jobs.html. careersma.in/jobs?international+NGO+jobs. changenet.sk, Slovakia. comhlm.org/jobs-noticeboard.html, Ireland. coordinationsud.org, France. currentjobsnigeria.com/ngo-jobs. devj.net. devj.org. devnetjobs.org. devnetjobsindia.org. devnetjobsindia.org. dimeg.pl/css/international-ngo-jobs-in-USA. eu-cord.org/jobs, Christian organizations in relief and development. eurobrussels.com, category for NGOs and international organizations. exp.ie, Ireland. expatjobs77.com/q-ngo-jobs. experiencedevelopment.org, 4. findpakistanjobs.com/tag/ngo. fpa.org/jobs_contact2423/jobs_contact.htm, Foreign Policy Association Job Board. From Latin America, Spain, etc. fsdinternational.org/alumni/jobs, Job Resource Center. gapyearjobs.co.uk. genevajobs.org. gn.apc.org/jobs.shtml, Greenet Jobs for the Environment. greenjobs.de, Germany. hasesfalta.org/oportunidades/remuneradas/bulletin-scatter, in Spanish, this site has jobs. humanitariannews.org. idealist.org. idealistcareers.org. indeed.com/q-international-ngo-jobs.html. indeed.com/q-ngo-jobs.html. indvjobs.org. info.com/internationaljobsNGO. International Development Professionals. internationaljobs.org. intljobs.org. itic.org.de, Gemeinschaft Social Marketing Deutscher Fundraising Verband. jobgurusng.com. jobs.classifieds1000.com. jobs.com/search?q=nonprofit. jobs.de, Germany. jobs.monster.com/v-overseas-international-ngo-jobs.aspx. jobs.monster.com/v-overseas-ngo-jobs-l-new-york.aspx. World Nonprofit Job Websites 2. jobs.thirdsector.co.uk, the United Kingdom, plus an international jobs section. jobs4development.com. jobsearch.jobstreet.conf/Philippines/nonprofit organization social services NGO jobs/ jobsinnairobi.com. jobstreet.com, Asia. jobstuff.co.nz, New Zealand. jobsvacancies.us/tag/ngo-jobs. kenwap.com. kenyanvacancies.com. marketpinsos.com/images/international-ngo-jobs-in-USA. minnesotangos.org/jobs. mixet.com/web/search/vacancies-in-ngo. museumjobs.com. mydevjobs.com. nijajobsdaily.com. nationejobs.com, Thailand. Now krihub.com/job-openings/ngo-nonprofit-India. ngncareers.com. ngo.ee, network of Estonian non-profit organizations. ngobox.org, Asia. ngocenter.org.vn, ngo-jobs.net, ngojobsinafrica.com, ngomanager.org/job-service/ngo-job-websites, nonprofitexpert.com/nonprofit-jobs, nonprofitjobs77.com/q-international-non-profit-jobs, oecojobs.de, Germany, oneworld.net, oneworld-jobs.org, One World, German language, pacificislandjobs.com, pana.org/jobs, peacecorps.gov, peopleinaction.com/nonprofit-jobs, perfectjob-hunter.com/internships-ngo-jobs-web.php, philanthropy.com, praktikum-natur-umwelt.de, Germany, internships and work camps, propoor.org, India, publicservicecareers.org, reliefweb.in/jobs, rit.edu/cla/social/international/career_nonprofit.html, saya.sk, Slovak Academic Information Agency and Service Center for the Third Sector, samurai-tech.net/27/international-ngo-jobs-in-USA, scidev.net/jobs technology jobs in development, simplyhired.com/k-international-l-baltimore-md-jobs.html, simplyhired.com/k-ngo-jobs.html, sozielmarketing.de, Germany, swissfundraising.org, Schweizerische Gesellschaft der Fundraising Fachleute, Switzerland, techsoupglobal.org/jobs, tedjob.com, Higher Education Job Marketplace, the nonprofitnetwork.org, the ugandanjobline.com, totaljobs.com/industryzarch/not-for-profit charities.aspx, trust.org/jobs-market, Reuters Foundation Humanitarian and Disaster Relief Positions, uganda.jobistan.co, ugandajobline.com, uk.oneworld.net/section/uk/jobs, unicefusa.org/about/values, unijobs.holon.net, Unijobs University employment pages for Australia, New Zealand, the Pacific Islands, and the United Kingdom, vietnamworks.com, vietnamworks.com/ngo-non-profit-jobs-i21-n, wongo.org/ngojobs.aspx, women-the-road.com/non-profit-jobs.html, womensnet.org.za, South Africa, wse.org.uk, World Nonprofit Job Websites 3, asi.careerhq.org/search.cfm, American Society of Association Executives, devjobsmail.com/members/jobseekersarea.php, devjobs, fdnCenter.org/get-started/guides/job.html, jobs in the nonprofit sector, Foundation Center, nciena.org, National Council of Nonprofit Associations, nonprofitjobs.org, nonprofitjobs.org, nptjobs.com/search, Thenon Times, opportunitynocs.org, opportunitynocs.org, arsinternships.com, Rising Star, national.unitedway.org/jobs, Unitedway of America, cof.org, Counseling Foundations, philanthropy.com/jobs, philanthropy careers, Chronicle of Philanthropy, dotergjobs.com, charityvillage.com, charityvillage.com/cvnet/job_search.aspx, devjobsmail.com/members/jobseekersarea.php, idealist.org. state.gov/p/io/empl, international vacancy announcements in the UN and other organizations. dotergjobs.com. wiserearth.org/job, Wiser Earth Jobs. americorps.gov, AmeriCorps. nationallservice.gov/home/site_map/index.asp, Corporation for National and Community Service. greencorps.org, Green Corps. healthcorps.org, Health Corps. matchasehul.org/matchcorps/howitworks.htm, matchcorps. peacecorps.gov/index.cfm, Peace Corps. teachforamerica.org/tfa, Teach for America. World Nonprofit Job Websites for about-afghanistan.com/ngo-jobs.html. advance-africa.com/ngo-jobs.html. advance-africa.com/world-vision-jobs.html. adzuna.co.za/ngo. africa.upenn.edu/health/ngos_org.htm. ajira.org/world-vision-ngo-jobs-mchn-officer. bond.org.uk/effectiveness/funding. bond.org.uk/jobs. borgenproject.org/ngo-jobs-seattle. brac.net. brandeis.edu/gsas/career/tip/ngo-job-resources.pdf. ca.indeed.com/ngo-jobs. careerbuilder.com/jobs/keyword/ngo. careerjet.com USA Jobs. careerpointkenya.co.ke. careerpointkenya.co.ke/tag/world-vision-ngo-jobs. careerpoint-solutions.com Jobs and Internships. careers24.com/jobs/lc-pretoria/sc-ngo-and-non-profit. careers24.com/jobs/lc-Africa/sc-ngo-and-non-profit. devx.com. devx.com/jobs. devj.org. devnetjobs.org. devnetjobs.tripod.com/index.html. devnetjobsindia.org. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/non-governmental_organization. esango.un.org/africango. eurobrussels.com/jobs/ngo. eurobrussels.com/jobs/ngo_and_political. evans.uw.edu/myevans/students/nonprofit-sector-and-ngo-jobs. facebook.com/ngo-jobs-kenya. facebook.com/the-ngo-jobs-749893628412439. fic.nih.gov Home Global Health Resources. findpkjobs.com. freshersworld.com Jobs Companies. fundsforeigngoes.org. fundsforeign-goes.org/all-listings/ngo-jobs-in-Africa. globalcore.com/jobs/ngo-list.pdf. globaljobs.org. gsbia.pit.edu/link-click.aspx. hotkenyanjobs.com. idealist.org. ilo.org/ipec/partners/ngos/lang-n. in.linkedin.com Jobs. indeed.ae/ngo-jobs. indeed.co.in/ngo-jobs. indeed.co.uk/ngo-jobs. indeed.co.uk/ngo-jobs-in-London. indeed.co.za/ngo-jobs. indeed.com/q-international-ngo-jobs.html. Indeed.com/q-ngo-jobs.html. indvjobs.org. InsideNGO.org/jobs. InsideNGO.org/jobs/jobsprogram.htm. Interaction.org/about/job-openings-interaction. internationalrelationsonline.com/ngo-careers/education-ngos. internationalrelations-online.com/ngo-careers/human-rights-ngos. joblist-kenya.com/world-international-ngo-vacancies.html. job-ngo.com. jobs.economist.com/jobs/ngo. jobs.economist.com/jobs/ngo/Europe. jobs.theguardian.com/jobs/ngos. jobs4development.com. jobs4development.com/jobs/org-type/ngo. jobsandcareersinkenya.blogspot.com. jobsingos.com. jobsingos.com/tag/research. jobwebkenya.com. kenyancareer.com. kenyan-post.com. kenyanvacancies.com. kenyazon.com. linkedin.com/in/ngo-world. maryp.org/mer214/ngos-ingos-go-ngos-do-ngos. mydevjobs.com. nowkri.com/ngo-jobs. ngocenter.org.vn/jobs. ngojobiboard.org. ngojobs.co.uk. ngojobs.co.uk/jobs.php. ngojobsindia.in. ngojobsindia.in/ngo-jobs-india. ngos.net. ngos.org. ngos.org/ngo-jobs. ngoworldpk.com. ngoworldpk.com/ngo-jobs. oneworld365.org/activity/ngo. oxfam.org/en/work. pactworld.org. reliefweb.in/jobs. simply-hired.com/k-ngo-volunteer-jobs.html. somaliangoconsortium.org/careers. tammyinspireshealth.com. thengoworld.org. topngos.com/index.html. totaljobs.com. browse jobs, sales jobs. trending.co.ug/world-vision-ngo-jobs-mchn-officer. twitter.com/ngo_jobs. unicef-usa.org/supporters/organizations/civil-society. unodc.org/ngo/list.jsp. vergemagazine.com/work-abroad/international-ngos.html. wongo.org/ngojobs.aspx. wongo.org/resources.aspx $NGODIR. who.int. worldvision.ca/about-us/careers/pages/default.aspx. worldvision.in/job_opportunities. worldvision.org. worldvision.org/about-us/job-opportunities. Chapter 2. World Job Websites. World Job Websites. careerjet.co.uk. devjobsmail.com/members/jobseekersarea.php, devjobs international jobs. escapeartist.com/jobs/overseas1.htm. 4icj.com, for international careers and jobs. idealist.org. ntlorganizationjobs.state.gov/iva/default.aspx. International vacancy announcements, U.S. Department of State. jobsabroad.com. goabroad.com. thepaperboy.com, paperboy.com. Transitionsabroad.com, Transitions Abroad. wiserearth.org/job/search ? Language =& Wiser Earth. workopolis.com/en/common/homepage.aspx, Workopolis Canada. Eurograduate.com/job_search_n.asp, Eurograduate Live Volunteering Abroad. volunteer.org.nz, Global Volunteer Network. workingabroad.com. uchamber.com/international/directory, American Chambers of Commerce Abroad. uniworldbp.com/search.php, American firms operating in foreign countries and foreign firms operating in the United States. utexas.edu/cola/lax/resources/international. International jobs, University of Texas at Austin. vpool.upenn.edu/careerservices/international.html, International Employment Resources, Dover City of Pennsylvania. internationalcenter.umich.edu/swt/work, work abroad, University of Michigan. International travel. internationalstudent.com/job search/work-guides.shtml, country work guides. international-business-etiquette.com, International Etiquette and Manners. Eurograduate.com. Click on Working Abroad and then a country on the map. Transitionsabroad.com. ESL websites. ESLcafe.com, Dave's ESL Cafe. Marxesl.com, Marx ESL. World Teacher websites. ciee.org/teach.aspx. state.gov/m/dghr/flo/c21946.htm, teaching overseas, U.S. Department of State. tisall.com. iss.edu, International Schools Services. princeton.iss.edu/display directory/display countries.asp, Directory of International Schools, International Schools Services. ohiosenSEI.com, Ohio Sensei, Teaching Jobs in Japan. uni.edu/placement/overseas, Overseas Placement Service for Educators, University of Northern IOW. ciee.org/teach.aspx, Teach Abroad, Council on International Educational Exchange. frenchculture.org/spip.php ? rubrik424 OK, Teaching Assistant Program in France. worldteach.org, World Teach. english-international.com, English International. eslbase.com, eslbase. esljobs.com/TEFL-certificate-programs-overview.htm. esljobs.com. overseasdigest.com/teacher1.html, Overseas Digest. Find non-governmental organizations, NGOs. etown.edu/vl/ngos.html, non-governmental organizations, Elizabethtown College. pvo.usaid.gov/usaid, private voluntary organizations, USAID. un.org/dpi/ngo section/dpingo-directory.asp, NGO directory. richland.lib.sc.us/directory/vocabulary/18, directory for organizations, Columbia, Richland County. dev.sa.sc.edu/agencies, current agencies, USC Office of Community Service Programs. jobtarget.com. skenpo.org/nonprofit-job-center, South Carolina Association of Nonprofit Organizations. scway.net/jobs/professional.html, South Carolina Professional Associations SCEY. scway.net/jobs/nonprofit.html, South Carolina Nonprofit Jobs, SCEY. uway.org, United Way of the Midlands. horisearch.org, Human rights organizations search engine. Idealist.org/info/nonprofits, Idealist resources. Idealist.org/info/careers/guides, Idealist guide to careers in nonprofit. InsideGood.com, Inside Good. LiveUnited.org/myuw, United Way of America. VolunteerMatch.org/directory, Volunteer Match. WiserEarth.org/organization, Wiser Earth Organizations.